who are
who are
supporting the game
supporting the
devs
game
and our
devs and
community,
our
getting
community,
together
getting
people from the
together
dev
people from the dev
environment, both
environment,
beginners
both
and
beginners and
professional developers,
professional
so that we can
developers,
create
so that
this
we can
nice little
create this
community
nice
to
little
chat to
community
each
to
other,
chat to each
to have
other,
events
to have
together,
events
to have some
together,
fun
to have some
together,
fun
and to make
together,
sure that
and
we're
to make sure
getting
that we're
known.
getting
There
known.
are quite a
There
few
are
indie
quite a few
developers
indie
in our
developers
ranks,
in
and
our
it's quite
ranks,
nice
and
to
it's
see them display their
display
games
their
in
games
different
in
events that we
different
have,
events that we
and
have,
really just get
and
to
really
know
just
each other and have a
other
nice
and have
little
a nice
cool
little
community.
cool community.
So that's who
So
we
that's
are
who we are,
and who I am.
who
If
I
none of
am.
you
If
know
none
who
of
I
you
am,
know who I
I am
am,
a board
I am
member
a
of
board
Game Dev
member of
GBG,
Game Dev
and my
GBG,
role
and
is
my role
essentially
is
Jam
essentially
Master.
Jam
So
Master.
I
So
host
I
all of the
host all of
jams
the
that we
jams
have.
that we have.
You might
You
see
might
someone
see
else
someone
doing
else
something
doing
more on the
something
Global
more
Game
on
Jam.
the Global Game Jam. With communication
With
in that
communication.
respect. So info. Let's have a look
Let's have a
at the schedule first. So we are in the opening ceremony as we speak, and after this we'll have the jamming time. So that's all you'll be doing from this point. And if we look at tomorrow, it's just happy jamming. Since we're solely online, there's no specific schedule for closing and opening of venue because we have no venue. So there's a little less detailing here. And on Sunday, deadline is 6 o'clock on the dot. I have set it so that you can change details on your game page after the deadline, but please let us know when we're doing the Let's Play, and because the judges need to play the games as well, so that we know what's happening and if there's a new version that we should be playing. Um, but you have to have the game page itself uploaded before 6 o'clock. That is a must. And if it has not been uploaded, we'll have to have some workaround to try and fix that. But it can be chaotic if there's a lot of games that have been submitted. So please make sure to upload your game page before 6 o'clock deadline. And you can change the page as much as you want after that, preferably before the deadline. What I do suggest for this is actually making a game page today with whatever title and just submitting it now. So that way you have the game page already submitted. Maybe you want to stay and think about this maybe tomorrow as part of the agenda for tomorrow, because then you'll know for sure, oh yes, we're definitely going to submit this game. So then we have the page ready for that. You can also, I believe, remove a submission, but I've never seen anyone attempt to do so. And if you have trouble with that, please just let us know, and then we can remove it from the listing if you wish. But hopefully, all of you come and make a game because it's super fun, and we just want to have fun in this nice little community. Well, not little if we're online with the entire world journey, but you guys get the point. So we'll have a YouTube live. So we have a YouTube live right now, which, considering the playback nonsense that I am hearing through this little headset, I would say that we will probably use the new stage system that I set up earlier today on the Discord itself. We will let you know if this changes, and we'll do it in good enough time so that everyone in the world is aware of this change as well. And for the closing ceremony, likely that is definitely going to be on the stage, but it's just the Let's Play that might be on YouTube live instead of on the stage. We will let you know about this, because if we do use YouTube live, that means that we'll have a recording of of us playing the Let's Play as well. So you can play back and watch back the plays of all the games, which is a nice feature. After that, the judges will deliberate, and they will also be playing the games themselves on some of these occasions. So then they have a good idea of the games being played. We do suggest keeping the games shorter just because we have no idea how many games will be submitted. So we want to make sure that everyone gets a good time. Yes, it says 2 to 5 minutes per game. It does feel a bit short. Maybe just let us know if you have a longer game, and then we can spare that time perfectly to play that game, and the judges can get a good feel for it. Otherwise, try to put something that we get the entire game feel just from a moment of the game. Think of it as a slice of the game. You could also just do the full game submission and just let us know that it will be so and so minutes to play. So then we're aware of that and we can budget that time so we can all end on a good time, especially for the closing ceremony because that can run very, very late. Uh, Next, for any help that you need, you can check the hashtag toolbox on the Discord. You can also ask volunteers or fellow jammers. I am also a volunteer and host, so you can always at me and chat to me on the Discord if you need any help, whether it's technology, software, game features, whatever. You can just contact us and your fellow jammers if you need help. There is also a guide for the itch page on the toolbox on Discord. So that is a pretty helpful tool for how to submit your game page to the jam page so that you have a submission for the jam. One thing to note about this is the person who created the game page has to be the one who uploads the page. So pick someone in your group who is going to be the one responsible for the submission of the page. And then everyone else can be added as contributors so then they can actually adjust what is written on the page itself and the submission of the game to that page. Jam rules. So link to assets you did not create yourselves. If you are making a modded game, which we are allowing for this Xmas Game Jam, you need to tell us ahead of time, provide all the files that we need in order to run the game or the mod, depending on what you want to do. And just so that not all of us will have, for example, Doom 64 on our computers. So please let us know. And likely we'll be using Windows to test and play the games. So please keep that in mind when you build out your games. List your team members on the game pages. So this is a nice way to make sure that everyone gets contributed for the work they did on the game project, and so that we are aware of who we're supposed to give certain certificates and things later when we give out the prizes and categories. List your controls on the game pages. This is just so that we actually know how to play your game, because if we don't have the controls, we don't know what we're doing and we're just going to press random buttons to figure stuff out. You can also put this in game as well. Likely it's better to have it in game, but if you have the last minute changes, then you can add it only to the game page if necessary. And also let us know if you want us to play with headphones, so we have a better audio experience from the game. If there's any other special equipment that is required, so that we can get the full experience. I actually do have an Oculus Quest 2 headset. So if you have a VR game or an AR game, for example, just let me know beforehand, and then I can test out a quick build before you submit so that you're not so worried that it won't run on the headset. And I can, of course, just put the APK on the headset to run it. I may not be able to share that on the YouTube specifically. I can share part of it maybe, but it will probably have a lot of lag. So instead, I might record that and then send it to you guys so you can see what is happening in that game. But just let us know. So sponsors, we can't do any jam without sponsors. We are a little short because this has been a full year of jamming and lots of participants and lots of fun. But we always need the sponsors to help us, and these are the sponsors we have for this jam. So Chalmers and Gothenburg University and Ravenfield are the top supporters for us for this year. Science Park Quivda and Lindholmen Science Park are also part of that. And we have Mind Dark, KB Records, Wishvili, Winter Active, and Coffee Stain us supporting us as well. We do have different tiers, between the different sponsors. That basically means like how much money they've been able to support us with, or any other things that they can support us with. But I'm not showing that here and now because this is not really necessary for this jam. So we're just displaying all the sponsors because they all need to be mentioned in some way. Yeah, the one in the bottom corner, their logo is hard to work with. So that is Winter Active. They're an indie studio here in Gothenburg, in Sweden. And yeah, it is it's very hard to see. It's easier to see when the image is like huge, but it's just hard to see when we try to make it the same size as everyone else. Theme reveal. Are you all excited? All right. So it's very hard to do a drum roll when we're all online, and I can't actually hear you doing any drum rolls. But I'm going to press it in three, two, one. Winter Wonderland. That is our theme. So,
Hello, stream.
thanks.
Hello,
And
stream.
if you have any questions, just let me know. I hope you have
Yes,
a happy time
hello.
in this game jam. And I will upload this to the game page and to the Discord so everyone is aware of the theme for this jam. So I hope you have a lot of fun with it. I think there's a lot you can do with Winter Wonderland. It's fairly open. So I hope you have a lot of fun. And I will have a lot of fun playing games and having a look at them when you guys submit them. So happy jamming, and yeah, that's the wrap.
There we go. There we go. Audio set up. What was the theme? Winter Wonderland? Not much more rules on top. Oh, that stream ended a little faster than I before. Okay. Yeah, like here's the theme and then it's done. Okay.
All right.
I mean, I guess we could basically just figure something out. Let me Excalibur. My ability to text. All right, so we're making 3D game. Do what type of game do we want to make? I was kind of hoping we would get more boundaries. So
Winter Wonderland.
Winter Wonderland. I mean, we both have. I mean, I at least first person stuff. I saw your car demo. So you can do third person.
I mean, yeah, I've made first person stuff as well.
Yeah. What do we want to? Let's just narrow it down to genre first.
Genre.
Yeah,
Winter
like
Wonderland.
Yeah. Do we want like a shooter, platformer? Or I don't even know. I've never done like shooter related stuff. The most complicated.
You've done that one. I guess Owen did most of the coding.
Owen did a lot of the coding on that, yeah, because I was just rushing to complete assets. So we did that, and that also didn't have shooting mechanics. It was just running into other people.
Right.
Yeah. I did make like object picking code in the world, or not object picking, like the ability to throw stuff at targets. But that's what I do for a shooter. Thanks for that sound. I mean, easiest would be a platformer or some sort of puzzle game.
Yeah,
Winter
platformer puzzle game. Winter Wonderland.
Mm,
This is such a broad theme. Literally any that has snow or like Christmas theme to it, I think.
yeah, and it's not necessarily Christmas related. Like,
We could go the like with a Wonderland route, we could go like we could take that in like a theme park direction, like multiple mini games within an area.
games. We could do that. More just small little like basically fair style stuff.
Yeah.
That I feel like that's gonna become more complicated than we want it to
The
be.
balloon quickly.
Yeah, that will balloon quickly. Let's see. Maybe. Okay, well, that's. Do we want this to be Christmas related at all? It is just Winter Wonderland, so. Because
It doesn't need to be Christmas related.
Yeah. Well
Let's just go
that's just different.
like a winter, like anything that fits into the winter
Well, we couldn't
aesthetic.
do. I think like Wonderland implies like do, you know. So as much
Yeah.
as, yeah.
Or it could be like a terrifying experience. God horror within a
Mascot horror for
winter wonderland.
yeah.
You know, the snowmen come alive and come to get you.
Are snowmen mascots? I mean, I guess.
No, not technically, but it fits
They're
the
kind of
genre.
mascots.
Animatronic.
Animatronic snowmen.
Microphone activated.
Animatronic snowmen. I mean, park game. On the N64.
N64 South Park. I have not.
Yeah. South Park N64 game. I'll just. Like this, where you're just throwing snowballs at people. Like, a race.
Bug and racing. It's not a bad idea.
The monsters are terrifying level. It's just like a monster comes in and screws up your day. like what? Yeah.
Mountains in reply, echoing their joy strain.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. It is most certainly the most difficult. Be careful, Connor, with sharing your screen while looking.
Okay, I looked up South Park N64 and it didn't show anything bad, don't worry. So it's fine. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm careful. So yeah. It streams on TV. It's fine.
Wonderland.
We could do like in the toboggan and with the monster interrupting stuff. We could do like because have you seen Speed Halo? You know that this is a silly idea.
Snowmen.
You're like interrupting like Santa's or like people on a toboggan race. Like, this is a stupid idea. I don't know what I'm cooking here. winter driving with killer snowmen. Yeah, you're just throwing snowballs at people, taking the toboggan races down. I mean, it's funny. I don't get how that plays into the Wonderland thing, though. Like, yeah, like, I could literally do, like, let me just do, like, a fucking, I'll draw this out, like, a stupid slope. And there's people on little sleds going down it. Wee little smiley lads.
I want to zoom in on Connor's view count.
Whoa. I gotta be a little more efficient with my Excalibur, admittedly. He's sliding down. This is how good I am at 2D art, and this is why we're doing a 3D game. And you're literally just like standing at the bottom down here. Just you. Oh wait, let me type that. No. You. Player. And you're just like throwing snowballs at people.
How do you usually go about building terrain in Godot? Like, do you have a preferred plugin, or you just kind of?
There's a couple ways to do it. I mean, you could use I could use Trench Broom if you want to use that. This is a little like maybe scuffed, because it'll be like Quake style levels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've got such great ideas in the works.
Yeah. Your car doesn't have snow. Oh, I like the snow tires idea.
Your card is... Oh, sliding mechanics. Make a really slidey game. I don't know where to start with making a car that has good like traction with like actual like physically simulated wheels to be simplify it.
Good. I don't know. I mean, we could do like a Pepsi Man, but you're Santa. But
I think Winter Wonderland allows us to have any Christmas thing we want.
Yeah. Yeah. Throwing snowballs.
I mean, it is the Xmas Game Jam, so.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so Trench Broom.
Oh yeah, we could. I mean, this is one option for making terrain. Before I manually made tile sets in Blender, and then I passed them to Owen to import them. But we had difficulties because of the nav meshing. This is definitely an option, but the problem here is that it imports as like one giant object.
Mm-hmm.
So adding like fine details to it is a little more annoying. Like it doesn't. I don't think it does Trench Broom, Godot, nav mesh. Like, I don't think it makes a nav mesh very well. I don't know. We can figure that out after we cook an idea. But let's see.
Trench Broom, Godot.
There's some integration there. I mean, it's just used for Quake maps. Mm-hmm. Do what in it?
It's just the aesthetic.
I do kind of like that setup because I think Winter Wonderland, I think Alice in Wonderland, and I think that is it like a snack that makes her small or something? Like what is she? Yeah, I think a bit like that.
It's a mushroom, isn't it?
Is it a mushroom that makes her small? I'm not too sure. As much as I'm a fan of Alice in Wonderland, I haven't read the book, so.
I think Alice in Wonderland is a vague allergy for a
Yeah.
specific substance.
It is, but it's still a children's book.
Yeah, no, of course, no, it is. I think that the fact that they chose mushrooms as the thing in the story, there's a reason for that.
Let's see, Winter Wonderland. If you make it more stuff, we can do to the. That's so.
I mean, it's
fried.
going to be tough. If we make a driving game, it will not necessarily be the most polished thing in the world, but it can still be done.
Yeah.
No, Podcrash prides itself on quality.
We have standards.
Minecraft standards.
I think. We'd probably be most comfortable just making a relatively basic, like walking around in first person, either throwing stuff or manipulating things, or we could do some sort of FPS thing. Oh yes, 100%.
Yes.
I don't even care how
Despite
fried this is.
whatever my wishes and desires, Connor has made it quite clear.
I am a blender master. All right, I am.
Blend master.
No, I can listen. All right, I can cook. All right.
All right. Your amazing artistic skills are going to carry
Let me
us.
just pull up Blender hotkeys as a reference on the side, so for later, So I know how to do it. Yeah. Well, it has to be 3D because I am going to work much more efficiently if it's 3D.
All right.
So
3D, here we come.
Ayden has experience in 3D. Right?
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
I've never completed a jam in 3D.
Yeah. Well, here's your opportunity.
Yep.
I like how goofy looking games come out in 3D because I feel like a lot of people make 2D games for jams, and it's so much harder to execute on a 3D game, and the cut corners are a little charming.
Mhm.
Snowpiercer. Oh, like
The train? I thought you forbid me from ever mentioning Snowpiercer again.
Oh, is it a train?
Is trains the Podcrash brand now?
I thought this was the movie with Chris Evans.
There's also a TV show, Netflix, which I would say is...
Oh, the movie is the train. Oh.
We're making a train game.
Oh god.
Train game. And the train is called the Wonderland Express, so it's on theme.
We could. That's not.
That's such a great idea, Callum. I'm so glad that you suggested it.
I mean, having snow physics theoretically, or at least like ice physics, is not the worst thing. Figuring out how to make things melt is gonna be.
Especially in. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If we're adding water mechanics, I'm installing a plugin because Godot has no native ability to do that, as far as I'm aware.
Come on, we can figure it out.
Fluid. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna learn how to do fluid simulation in the next 48 hours.
Is there something cool we could do where like you're in like a persistent like blizzard or something? I almost.
I
wanna
mean, we
play
could
around
make
with
some
the-
really like
the
I know
weather.
Godot has volumetric fog built in, as well as like a pretty good 3D particle system.
Yeah,
So it wouldn't be too difficult to make an intense blizzard.
yeah. I feel like that would also just be kind of fun to work on. I'm trying to think of something like a little out of the box, like you're like some sort of giant and you're moving through a blizzard and you're going to a town or something. But I don't even know what game there. Well, I gotta be honest. I saw Snowpiercer and I was like, wow, this guy looks like the Iron Giant. That's the train, or something like that. And I was like, oh, what if we had a giant? And then I thought of Metal Garden, which was like a cool kind of chill game. Not these weird pictures of actual Metal Gardens, but this was like a small game that was. It doesn't really fit into the Wonderland, but it had like an interesting vibe, and it was pretty easy to execute on anything. But you're not a giant in this, so I just pulled that out of my butt. No, it's not. No.
Lots of great
Sorry,
things
POV,
happening
yeah.
here. You know, I'll start setting up the main scene, I guess.
Oh yeah, set up something basic because it's gonna take us at least like an hour to cook up an actual good idea. So
Yeah.
it's just the process. Let's see.
That's great. The folder structure. Scripts. Scene.
Sometimes it's just a matter of sitting back and thinking about what are the goods you make more true. That's right. You're making stuff. Here's some training. There you go. I think previously I've put like a start button and stuff maybe at most.
Yeah, I mean it will have a menu certainly.
Yeah.
Should we just use like the Kenny assets for the UI?
We
Just to, like,
could. That's probably the easiest.
Yeah.
And I know some basic like trench room assets as well if we're using that.
Yeah, Kodo. Is it Quodo or whatever?
Qdo or something like that. Yeah, like.
Okay, I'll
Let's just
go
get
ahead
that
and
with a
install that
Q.
plugin then.
So,
I think it's on the official asset store, or not store. But...
all right.
Oh no, it's not. I'll download it from GitHub.
Hello. Let's see. Is it on Ayden's POV while he's setting up a... Oh, yeah, it is. Well, it's a little better than mine on a blank whiteboard while I'm just tossing around ideas in my head, yeah. I immediately thought of that, and then I'm like, no way Callum lets us do another fishing game. Yeah.
It says Godot is in the official repository, but it doesn't appear to be.
I love fishing. Yep. They're gonna steal our idea now. So, yeah. Yeah. I mean I think we should, because yeah, at some point it'll see. Yeah. Genre. I don't know. Like the difficulty of executing on a puzzle is we'll have to come up with like levels to go through, and depending on the nature of like what tools you have to solve those, that can kind of get complicated. Granted, this isn't only I think 2 or 3 to 5 minute game that they said, so
Well, that's how much time they're going to dedicate to playing.
That's how much
unless you
time they're gonna
request
dedicate to playing.
more.
yeah, but we can target the game only like being pretty short as well. It doesn't need to necessarily go with that. Something like that. Yeah, having something like that would be good. Better than that than just like a very quick linear thing, you know. I see. I mean, isometric we could execute on. I don't know how an isometric controller would work. Like character controller. I mean, I guess that's for Ayden to figure out, right? So.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
for me to figure out. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. What about a yeah? What about a game that's like a shooting gallery, where you're Santa throwing gifts to your elves, and there's like gremlins that come in, and you gotta like alternate shooting something. No, I hate this idea as I say it. so well, because I have code that lets you throw balls at positions in the world, and and using that would be pretty fun, or just like rewriting it in a better way, because we have to write it new. But yeah, Winter Wonderland. Yeah. Isn't that just normal, extreme latency? What if we literally just did like we kind of play into a little bit of like childlike charm, and we make I'll make like little goofy kid models, and they're just running around having like a snowball fight in a park, and we can kind of play around with the setting of that, and that's not like too crazy. We can make it horror by having weird creatures come out of the forest or something like. A winter wonderland. It's a winter wonderland. Yeah. Well. Yeah. um. I mean, we could have like a temple run style thing where it is a train and you're moving forward and you have to like target stuff off the side of the train and like throw stuff at it, and you're going through and you're like delivering presents to the correct houses or something like that. That's an idea. So it's just like you have like a select number of presents, and there's like color coded houses on the right or left side of you, and you toss them off. Yeah. I did not say naughty kids. I said terrifying monsters. Yeah, I see in chat. Yeah. Well, there's a game I was thinking of that admittedly is a horror game where it kind of captures the feeling of being in a park alone as a kid, where you're going up and down a slide over and over again, and the world changes around you as you go through the slide over and over. But I was thinking of the initial kind of charming feeling of that, and kind of replicating that. But then getting like a setting that kind of feels like a winter wonderland, I feel like is a lot easier than getting like a gameplay that feels like a winter wonderland. Yeah, because we could literally have like a Doom style shooter just set with like you're shooting a present cannon, and there's like happy children running towards you, and you're shooting them with a present cannon, like, and that would technically qualify as a winter wonderland, right? Like, well, I think that's what matters. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we could do a roguelike.
In 3D.
Yeah, we could do a roguelike. Like, what do you mean? A roguelike in 3D is Risk of Rain 2. That's a roguelike in 3D, but yeah.
Let's make 48 hours. Let's make Risk of Rain 3.
No. Like, listen. All right, go back to the kids on the playground idea, but it's just a fucking it's just a roguelike. We you spawn in. There's like you destroy enough kids with snowballs, and you get a upgrade, and then you progress forward. I don't know, and it just goes until you're overwhelmed with children throwing snowballs.
That's because I'm trying to remember how to move things around in 3D.
Come on. Physics process. You want to use integrate. Oh no, you do want to use physics process.
Look, I did like 5 hours of 3D practice a few weeks ago, and that's the only time I've spent trying to make things in 3D.
Yeah. You don't use any move and slide. That's what I remember. But
Lego bricks.
But why are you walking on the toys?
You ever stepped on a Lego brick?
Yeah. Yep. We could do that. I mean, is that just like a platformer? That could be a platformer. Temple Run. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
Don't look at my code. Don't look at it.
You're getting an output. Look at that. Crazy. Your movement.
It's amazing.
Are you sure it's a physics process for movement? What are you using? You're using
It's a camera, so yeah, it doesn't need to be
Oh, okay.
integrated.
I don't think it needs to be integrated for a character body either. Maybe it does.
I'll figure it out.
I only ever used a rigid body, so. So real for that, Doug. Oh my God, you're right. That's that's great. I had to eliminate a fishing game idea from my brain basically immediately. That was the first thing I thought about. So I recently bought a game called Intergalactic Fishing. I haven't played it yet, but I was very excited to. I just I'll get around to them. I have I think 1,500 games now, so I'll get around to them. I think I do have less than a 10% play rate for those games. Yeah.
I'm contributing with a wonderful point of view.
I'm just literally watching the stream. I need to sit back and think of ideas mostly. Yeah. Yeah, let me
Oh, yeah, that's how you do it.
close my eyes and lock in. Hang on.
Look at that. That's amazing. Look, we got a
Like, my
game
eyes are
here.
closed.
Like, you get to bash your head into the box.
That's crazy. Look at that extrusion.
Yeah, I'm putting it on center.
And are there any game mechanics you would want to like figure out how to do? Well, like, I mean, it helped. Yeah, that's a good point. but that will help add constraints a bit, because if we can agree on like a fun kind of mechanic or like something we both want to see made, that would help constrain the rules a bit. You know,
There's naughty kids spawning all around you.
yeah. Like, do you want to figure out how to code like projectiles going forward for me? You want to figure out how to code like some kind of movement physics?
Let's just agree to do something with projectiles, like have projectiles in the game.
Yes. Well,
No, but something with projectiles. Like, we should include projectiles in some manner or another in the
Okay.
game.
Okay.
Also, I installed the Cadeau plugin.
This is part of the process.
We haven't. You're not. No.
No,
not true.
40 minutes.
We've been here
40
for like
minutes.
2 minutes. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm glad my camera's not on.
Some sort of projectile.
No.
Yeah, yeah. That's the game. Mm. Yeah, it's 3D. We want to play around with projectile. Yeah, no fishing. Projectiles involved somewhere. Adding like constraints or like mechanics that we want to implement does help kind of foster creativity. That's why I was asking about the projectile thing. Ayden, do you like trains?
I do like trains. Matthew, do you have any ideas? Yeah.
Mm.
That's a great idea, Matthew.
I love that idea. Oh my god. What genius thought of that idea? Oof. I would love to do horror stuff, Reptonic, but it's like the theme is Winter Wonderland, and so it's a little difficult to figure out how horror slots into that while keeping to the theme. You know, I mean, we're not necessarily ruling it out, but
We'll be here all day, so we got to figure something else out.
yeah. Well, you setting up the basic stuff gives us more time to think on things anyways. So. Leviathan, I think you're going for, right? It's levitation, but I think they're going for Leviathan. I would love to do like, you ever seen like in the future at some point? I'd love to do a game where you're swimming around and it's you just see like whales sleeping. You ever seen how whales sleep? They just sleep like vertically, and it's really freaky looking. Yeah, I'd love to like, as just almost a practice maybe at some point, make some water physics, make some swimming, blah 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 blah, and just have whales down. Just yeah, I feel like that's pretty cool, but difficult to do that today.
The Winter Wonderland. Whale. It's a winter whale land.
They could do that. I could make whale models and penguin models or something. So
I think you should just start with a penguin model just for the inspiration. Just make a penguin model and we'll see what happens.
you want me to just all right? I can start with a penguin model. This will be interesting. I have not used Blender in a bit, so here we go. Time to lock in. All right, hang on. I am swapping over to Blender. Okay.
Don't you have a second monitor you can put the...
No, I haven't
browser
set
in?
it up yet. All right, ritualistic. Delete that, and then put another cube.
All right. Connor, let's switch to your webcam if you're setting up the monitor.
No, no, I'm not just yet. Not just yet.
That'll be
I
the
wanna make a penguin.
lunchtime special.
Let's get one. Let me get like a reference image for a penguin, so that way I don't mess this up. Hang on. Yeah. We could. Well, no, I know there's like a proper way to do this. Let me just download these images real quick, and then
Gotta look at the shortcuts.
I'm not looking at the Blender shortcuts. All right, I'm believing in myself to figure it out.
I'm glad you believe in yourself.
Yeah.
At least one of us does.
I don't have a second monitor actually. I don't have a second monitor.
No, he actually has the Blender mouse pad. All the
Oh,
shortcut keys are on his desk.
That's pretty sick actually. I would like that. So I should get that at some point.
Just put it on your Christmas list.
Oh, you're right. Wow, these are incredibly low quality pictures of penguins I'm finding. I just need like a good front view. Here we go.
Frontal.
Because you do, is it like a plane? Oops. Oh, how do I? Like the South Park N64 game? It's like the South Park N64 game. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like, I do. I do think throwing snowballs, no matter what, is going to be pretty good. Yeah. How do I just? Whoops, next one. Yeah. Thunder is like on a scale of 1 meter, right? Yeah, something like that. It's gonna be a tall.
Yeah,
penguin.
and so is Godot.
Okay. Could do that.
I'm familiar.
All right. Forgotten Blender hotkey. How do I copy and paste something?
How do you I don't know.
Is it
It's a-
literally just control? No, it's not. It's not that. Like, that's.
So not technically.
Copy.
So basically, in the previous version of Trains, we'd read whether or not the player was crouching, but Mojang added the ability to check if they were holding the button directly. But it turns out that checking that button doesn't actually matter if the player is crouching, it just matters whether or not the player is still pressing the button. So if you're on mobile or console, where crouching is set to a toggle, even though you are crouching, because you're not holding the button anymore, it doesn't count. So we are going to fix it and make it work like it used to in the next update, but for now you just need to make sure to keep holding this, like the sneak button on either your phone or on your controller while you're interacting with the boxcar.
Hey. There it is. Whoops, why is it leaving? No. Yes. No.
the downfall.
No, it's actually gonna be great.
I'm feeling so confident right now, actually.
It's so much more fun making 3D games. How do I hide an object again? I forget. To hide an object. Because I have used Blender a good bit before. I've made a couple models. Like I'm reasonably familiar with Blender. I know how to animation rig and all that. It's just I'm a little foggy on some of the hotkeys. So.
Yes.
Yes. Like for example, how do I paste an image on this object? I forget. Hang on. Let's see. All this, and I probably could have just ad-libbed a penguin. Oh yeah, I could have. Oh, wow. Why did I bother setting it up that way? I could literally just drag in. Bam. Bam. Look at that.
Bam, wham, kalam.
Look at that. All right. Bye, Matt. I never know. Bam. Stunning pictures of penguins. Why are these only... What the hell is happening? Okay, let me just paste them in the world. Trying to get references.
Nice references.
Thank you. Ah, perfect. Okay, so I do. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, that didn't work. Why is that not working? Oh, it's because it's an NVIDIA hotkey. Resume. Now I have to figure out how to disable NVIDIA shortcuts. Let me quickly just turn that off. Turn off overlay. There we go. There we go. Here. Oh my god. These references are stunning. My penguin's facing the wrong way, though. I gotta face it around the other way. Yes, I got it. Oops, that's pivoting around the world cursor. I gotta do the median point. And then this penguin will be way too tall. I wish there was like almost like a Vitruvian man for penguins, but there's not. That would be helpful.
Too bad. You got to be the one that makes it.
Yeah. Okay, let me know. Oh, not a plane. Cube. We've decided to make a penguin. That's
Yep.
what we got.
This is correct. It may not have anything to do with the final game, but I think it's an important first step.
Yes. Very important. I make a penguin. How do I capture this body shape? Let's see. Yeah. It's out of me, actually. Out of me. I'll keep this relatively low poly. I don't think I need a lot to capture the essence of penguin.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow. I feel
It
like
could be
I'll
like a
have-
club, like a penguin club.
Yeah. A
I
stunning
like
idea.
it. I like it a lot, actually. What if we got really popular, but we shut it down and made like an island version, because it'd be even more popular. Yeah, neck and neck.
Should be a neck joint. Oops. Hmm. That's a little too high poly for this, but whatever. Let's go lower. How British? Nothing. You said rubbish. I thought it was funny. He's so wide.
Weapons.
Look this way. No, this.
I know, it was just a cough. It's just a cough.
No,
Weapons. Yeah.
no. Oh yeah, weapons.
Yeah. There's also the fact that since we originally created the weapons add-on, like 2 of our main weapons have been added to Minecraft. We had maces and spears as like some of the coolest weapons in our add-on.
Don't even
I'm most-
fake it. Just blurt
I'm
it
most
out.
proud of trains, but I actually machines is the add-on that I was most excited to start on, but due to various release schedules, it
Yeah.
you know. Kinda, yeah.
Interesting. No longer a respected trade.
What?
I don't know. It's like a foamer.
Foaming at the mouth for the steamer.
Yep. The shape of this penguin. This is why I thought it would be so fun to make 3D because no, I'll subdivide, but it's just oh god, yeah.
I need to see this.
just the way I'm just, like slimming this down, but I could stop at any point and just go with the weirdest model.
That's great.
It's because the scale of my two things are different, so. Oh. All right, let me freehand this a little more. Because I need to freehand this a little more to fix it. All right. That's a process. All right.
Not gonna be 24/7. No.
We're allowed to sleep.
We'll sleep on camera.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah, we'll do some in the
guess.
morning. Yeah. I'm de-chunking him a bit. Yeah. Okay, now it's more penguin shaped. Okay. At a set, once I add the arms
No,
and,
yeah,
and
no.
the legs,
Yeah,
like,
No, yeah, no.
this is a penguin if you removed its flippers and its legs. All right, it's like, yep. I should add its little like upper chest pocket thing, or I should contour its. Yeah.
One of your references?
No. This,
Is one of your references an emperor penguin, and then the other is not an emperor penguin?
Yeah. Business in the front, party in the back. All right, that's what it is. It's really stunning. It's bam, 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 bam. Oh no, this is great. Need to hide this.
Don't look at my screen right now. Look.
Oh yes, something like that. To scale this down. I mean, okay, it doesn't help that this penguin in the back is like massive relative to what I'm doing. Let me just stretch him vertically as well. There we go. Beautiful. I need to grab this. Oops. Yeah, usual stuff.
What am I doing?
Dinner with family.
The usual things.
Mina's coming this year, actually, so that'll be something. Yeah. I don't know how she's. I could. No, I could. I listen. All right, I'm cooking. All right, I'm cooking. Okay, how do I? Okay, and I have to remember how to do like the mirroring thing for making. Like, let me just look this up. Let me.
Don't worry, Connor. I'm struggling with stuff just as much as you.
Yeah.
Not potentially more.
I had a mirroring modifier. That's right. Let's see. Let me delete. Just delete this. No, just delete this full thing. There we go. Shift A, cube, X, scale.
I mean, it's not moving as fast now.
Lovely. Yeah, let me model in privacy. Return when there's a 6-pack on the penguin. There you go. I could just extrude a 6-pack.
I'm not sure why either. Do I need? Yes, there we go. That's why. But to reset the camera's bases. I don't know matrices. No, I'm not a matrix man.
Mm. Why is this not working? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yes. I know. It's not anymore. I'm not hiding anything. Yeah, all the money. All the monies.
No. I'll do this.
I'm not either. I'm just kind of
I'm
doing
so
things.
I got a bit locked into making a penguin. Yeah, and then we'll have a new discussion later.
There'll be a whole new discussion after that.
Yeah, that will be the discussion.
Oh, there. You don't want to say something too
No,
too
we're gonna
forward
have
there.
we're gonna have projectiles, and I think if you're like playing as the penguin and you're throwing snowballs at children, I think maybe that could be at least a fun concept.
I like that concept. I like
Yeah.
throwing snowballs at children.
Yeah. Yeah. How many joints does a penguin flipper have?
6 pack.
Okay, that's yeah. Penguin flipper joints.
No, that is not something you want to say.
That was rough. That's rough, buddy.
No. So exciting.
Yep.
Look. Yeah. All right. Give me a second. I'm gonna make it change where it spawns.
I think the first person animation of a penguin throwing snowballs would be pretty funny. And so,
It's definitely.
well, I think we're gonna have a penguin in here.
No,
matter
yeah,
what.
he needs to model the penguin, I think.
I think this is just fun.
He's come this far. Now we've got direction. If you take
Yeah.
the penguin away from him, we don't have direction anymore.
Yeah. What am I without the penguin? Like. How no, this is fine. This is a process. All right, we're gonna. It's developing. All right, it's a developing theme. We'll discover ourselves along the way. All right. So, yes. Those arms. He looks so done. I don't know. No, I don't wanna.
It's great.
I don't wanna do that. I have no idea. I just looked up penguin. Really stunning, honestly, I think. I really shocked myself with this one. I should probably fix that. Beautiful. My son. Okay, now do the legs. Now do the legs. This, the mirror. No clipping. I don't know why. Oops. They do have a little joint I can see, so.
Yes, a little bit. A roll or two. It was so good.
Actually, I'm gonna.
I sat down to watch Minecraft Let's Plays, and I began to eat.
I'm gonna simplify my joint work because we don't really have to do IK for like a penguin model, so you know, inverse kinematics for like putting the foot on the ground.
I also have no idea how to do inverse kinematics, so
Oh,
there's that
okay.
as well.
Oh, okay. So,
I mean,
all right. So
I could learn.
Yeah, because I could rig the model for IK, and you just basically have to set it up in the game. So
Yeah. It's something I probably should learn.
Yeah. How do I want to do this? This is a way too complicated. Like, what am I am not cooking. I do this, and then I just extrude down, and then go here, extrude just out, bam, flatten this, bam, flatten. How do I make like a compelling flipper? Where's, whoops. That one in the back. Well, I'm not cooking with these legs. I was really cooking with everything else. The legs are not it.
Wait, Gunnar, are you saying that in your experience using move and slide is a bad idea in 3D games?
You do not want to use move and slide in a 3D game.
Can you share some further reasoning behind that?
No.
I'm willing to believe you. I just would like some some articulable.
I'm honestly not sure if that's true when it comes to using just a character body, because it's true when you're using a rigid body because you want to.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Move and slide. I'm pretty sure move and slide doesn't even exist on a rigid body.
I don't know if move and slide exists in 3D.
It does.
It does.
But only
okay.
for character bodies.
Yeah, so I think on a character body, you're fine to use it. It does cause, I think, some strange physics interactions, but nothing we'd run into here. So it's like if there's a lot of other physics objects in the area that they might not be calculated correctly when they like bounce against your player. Like rigid bodies may have issues because just the way a character body does physics is very, very different from the way a rigid body does. So.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was coding, I was mostly concerned with having good physics. So
that's fair. You want to add my screen back just because I've got so much going on over here now? What are you talking about? I'm not.
Yeah, bring Ayden back. My brain is a little fried. So
I have the game on one side and the thing on the other side. Sushi. Well, you got me thinking about sushi again.
Yeah. I think I will go grab a soda real quick. I'll be right back. 1 moment.
Okay, character body. Great. For a second, I looked at the stream and tried to move around in the game while looking at the stream through the delay. Not effective. Okay, so this is the volumetric fog that comes with Godot. Yeah. Missing in action. That's the last we hear of him today. I think it's coming out great right now. Some great fog. You're making some pretty amazing progress here. And some fog. I think it's potentially one of the greatest things I've ever made. Mm-hmm. Because I do. Nice toxic fog. Really, this I think really gives off a Christmassy vibe. What do you think, Callum? Hmm. This is going like what's that PS1 game that makes heavy use of fog because it couldn't actually, the PS1 couldn't handle loading in the world environment? By one of those the same guy that made the walking simulator with the baby.
Hello.
Connor, you would know this. What's that PS1 game that made heavy use of fog to hide the fact that it wasn't able to load?
Silent Hill?
Yes. I knew you would immediately know what I was talking about. What do you think of the fog?
I like that. I actually I cooked a little bit while I stepped away, but I don't think you guys will think I cooked. But all right, kind of. It's a shooter. You play as this penguin. All right. I put a 6-pack on him. All right. I make him. Inspired by whoever said that in chat. I don't know. I forget who. Thank you. This penguin comes back to his usual place to get fish. Suddenly, there's a bunch of people there ice fishing. Right. So I'll make like a model of like an adult ice fisher and then a kid ice fisher. All right. No. Listen, we're not fishing. The game is not about fishing. but there's fish somewhere in there. All right. This penguin is angry. He's fuming. All right. And then it plays like Doom music or something. And I make a goofy animation for throwing snowballs. And this penguin, you go around and you just chuck snowballs to try to chase away these ice fishers. And then I didn't think past that.
Okay, so snowman chucking snowballs.
Or no, a penguin.
Penguin chucking snowballs.
I also thought it would be funny if you could pick up like a penguin and then
what if it was a
snowballs
snowball chucking penguins?
That I don't know how that would work. I don't know how to model that. So, but I thought that because that plays into the fog, like you're walking into the foggy landscape. Yeah. Let me check. Hang on. Would it be output scale resolution? Mm, 1726. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what mine said too. Let me check. $2,500. I'll turn it up a little bit. I don't know if my internet can handle too much.
Mine can.
Yeah, turn it up to 4,000.
Yes. I'm restarting on these legs. I did not cook. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna set up the player as an actual character body,
All right.
and we could probably also add like a particle generator around the player to add like snow.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Just add that extra little difficulty.
How about that has nothing to do with getting the I am very positive at all times. No, that's not what I said.
Stunning.
What's stunning?
This penguin.
Ah, yes.
I should make him a little shorter though. I think he's a little imposing. Really? Yeah, he's a little tall in like a freaky way. like, yeah. Yeah. All right. What animation should I make for this guy, by the way? Yeah, the waddle, I gotta have him throw stuff. These are gonna be super rudimentary animations, but the what? Oh yeah. I thought of doing that, yeah. That would be difficult to model. Yeah. Let me get rid of these references. I don't need them anymore. Goodbye, references. Let me floor this penguin.
Feeling the entertainment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, at some point. Podcrash, penguin, plethora. I don't know.
Pingu, don't take my fish. There you go. I think that's great. I think we should move in that direction.
Every game eventually becomes a fishing game.
I got a texture like a 6-pack right here. Oh yeah, you're right. All right, I'll figure that out. I don't think I have. Um, I need to extrude like little eye spots as well. I just realized. Let me do that. I gotta make sure that this model is done before I start rigging it, otherwise it's gonna be a pain in the ass. So. Also, this head doesn't need to be so. There we go. What is the hotkey to divide a surface under? Oops, not that. trying to subdivide this. There's like a hotkey I can use to cut it, like out of vertice. But like, Yeah. Well, you know, there'll be a lot of that.
These things happen. This is part of the process.
There will be a lot of that. I can definitely make a crown and then just add it to the penguin model, yeah. Oh, okay. I could do that. I'll be modeling so many penguins. Oh, yeah, oh, good idea, actually. And I need to remember how to subdivide. Google is not obviously telling me the hotkey. Oh, it's a loop cut. There we go. You can, I'm sure, if you want. And then...
Will the stream continue with this? Or will we make a new stream? Not necessarily.
No, I'll just do a cube.